What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Basketball Unplugged. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss another banger. And I'm back again, and oh boy, do we have something to talk about. The Indiana Fever went into Las Vegas and flat out embarrassed the defending champs. Hands, feet, elbows, knees, toes, it didn't matter. This was belt to ass all night long. The Fever dragged the Las Vegas Aces on their own floor. For this one, you already know we gotta take a trip to Vegas. Because what we witnessed wasn't just a win, it was a statement. It was pain, punishment, and disrespect on every level. The Fever showed up, checked in, saw the slot machines, rolled the dice, and left the Aces bankrupt. Oh, it's on. It's really on. Call security. Call MGM. Call the Strip. Everyone saw Indiana turn Vegas into their personal playground. Exposing the Aces' A'ja Wilson? Yeah, I said it, exposed. The so-called MVP walking around like the crown belongs to her? Not tonight. Tonight she got cooked. She looked like the player on the wrong side of history. Every crossover, every rebound, every jumper, straight down her throat. Payback, belt to Wilson. For all the bogus foul calls, all the whistles blown her way, not tonight. Chelsea Gray? Outplayed in every way. Moving like she's carrying a piano on her back. Forgettable. And Becky Hammon, oh, Becky, we gotta talk. This is for all those little shots you threw at Indiana instead of keeping it coaching. You said the format shouldn't change. You said the Fever didn't deserve the spotlight. Well, now the spotlight is on you, holding an L so bright it lit up the Vegas Strip. Fever players shine. Caitlin Clark was supposed to be injured, right? That's what everybody kept saying. That's what people hoped for. But the rest of this team? They came out swinging and went nuclear. Kelsey Mitchell, what a performance. Torched the Aces for 34 points on 12 for 23 shooting, 4 for 6 from deep, 6 for 6 at the line. That's a statement game. Best shooting guard in the W period. Odyssey Sims, cooking. 17 points, 3 assists, 2 boards, only 1 turnover. Plus 20 on the night. Hustle stats everywhere. Lexi Hull. Lockdown defense, a couple boards, an assist, a block, filling up lanes like crazy. Alia Boston. Only 6 points, but 11 boards and 5 assists. She anchored the paint and moved the ball like a true leader. Natasha Howard. A double-double machine. 12 points, 11 rebounds, plus tough defense on Wilson. Super efficient, 4 for 5 from the floor. This was team basketball at its best. Everybody bought in. Everybody contributed. Aces collapse, meanwhile, what did Vegas bring? A'ja Wilson, 16 points on 6 for 22 shooting. That's 27%. The so-called MVP turned into the most valuable peon. Yeah, she grabbed 13 boards, but it was an empty double-double. Jackie Young, 19 of the quietest points you'll ever see. Chelsea Gray, 13 on 5 for 12 shooting. Forgettable. Dana Evans gave them a spark, but twisted her ankle on an and one. Tough break, but even that couldn't save them. Vegas made a push in the third, 10-1 run, 28 points in the quarter, but Indiana answered every punch. That's where the game was won. The Fever bent but never broke. Coaching battle. And I gotta give flowers to Coach Stephanie White. Man, she has flipped this team. Earlier this season, things looked shaky. Now, this is a masterclass. Rotations on point, defense locked in, offense flowing. She flat out outcoached Becky Hammon. Out-rebounded Vegas, won the fast break battle, forced turnovers. Controlled the tempo. That's coaching. Becky Hammon's post-game now, let's talk Becky Hammon. And I can't lie, I probably shouldn't laugh, but this is funny. They rolled out the red carpet for A'ja Wilson. MVP presentation, bells, whistles, fireworks, and then she lays an egg. On your MVP night? Come on now. That's supposed to be your moment. Instead, it turned into a nightmare. Here's Becky after the game, and you could see it all over her face. Look, it's not about my level of concern. I know we're capable, but not when we play like that. God forbid A'ja doesn't drop 40 for us. We had 12 assists and 12 turnovers. No answer for Mitchell. No physicality. We died on screens. Our pursuit wasn't there. Translation, they quit. Becky even admitted A'ja just flat out missed shots. Good looks, layups, everything. But she said it herself. The problem wasn't just missing shots. It was on defense. We couldn't slow Mitchell down. She hit everything. And our offense? Ultra stagnant. Ball stopped. Movement stopped. That's a coach searching for answers. And right now, she doesn't have them. Final word. The Fever just walked into Vegas, smacked the champs in the mouth, and flipped this series upside down. Are the Aces finished? Not yet. They've got the talent to respond. But tonight proved Indiana isn't scared of anybody. Fear no one, respect everyone. And if Vegas doesn't figure it out quick, broom's out. I smell a sweep. That's it for me, guys. Get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. The Fever's confidence Indiana didn't just win a game. They flipped the script on the entire season. A team people doubted. A team that wasn't ready for the spotlight. Now, they are the spotlight. You could feel it. The Fever carried themselves like the champs. Kelsey Mitchell looked like the best guard in the league. Odyssey Sims played like she was 25 again. Aaliyah Boston and Natasha Howard owned the paint. And the crazy part? Caitlin Clark wasn't even the story. This isn't a one-woman team anymore. It's a unit. And when you've got that kind of chemistry in the playoffs, dangerous. The pressure on Vegas. Now let's talk about Vegas. The pressure is officially on. A'ja Wilson, you wanted that MVP crown? Cool, but MVPs show up when the lights are brightest. And right now, your light is flickering. Becky Hammon, you wanted the old playoff format. You wanted Indiana out of the spotlight. Now you're in the spotlight, getting cooked. Coaching masterclass on one side, excuses on the other. And I'll say this, if Wilson lays another egg in Game 2, if Becky can't adjust, this series is overdone, pack it up. The bigger picture. The WNBA has been waiting for this moment. A passing of the torch. For years, the Aces were the juggernaut, the unbeatable empire. But empires fall. And right now, the Fever look like the new standard. Think about it. Clark as the face of the league, Mitchell as the silent killer, Boston as the anchor, and Coach Stephanie White pulling all the strings. That's a dynasty in the making. Vegas? They look tired, beaten, and after one game, their aura of invincibility is gone. Looking ahead, Game 2 is everything. For Indiana, it's a chance to grab the series by the throat. For Vegas, it's survival. A'ja Wilson has to bounce back. Chelsea Gray has to step up. Becky Hammon has to actually outcoach somebody. But I'll be real with you, after what I saw in Game 1, I'm not convinced. The Fever look hungrier. They look tougher. They look like the team that wants it more. Mark my words, if Indiana takes Game 2, this isn't going the distance. This will be a sweep. Closing. So, here's the question for y'all. Is this the end of the Aces dynasty? Or is this just the beginning of the Fever's rise? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget, Basketball Unplugged is bringing the heat every single time. The Indiana Fever just did it again. Back-to-back wins. And not just wins, statements. At this point, it's not